Hey everybody, this is Tommy G.
And it's PJ.
And it's been a while, hadn't it? Be a little more than a week.
Yes, sir. Back in the booth. Had to clear out the cobwebs.
Oh, yeah, it's good to be back. A little vacation there, and now we're back. Still in the same city, back here home in Phoenix, Arizona. Good to be here near the midway point. Beewolves looking great, coming off a kind of a tough loss, but we're going to be facing these Sawteeth today, Pete, huh?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. The Sawteeth currently in first place. Have got a half game lead over the Moon Stars. So they're coming in, and they are going to be tough to beat.
Yeah, this is the second of two meetings between our team and theirs. They beat us that last time out when we were out in Bengadables, 7-3.
Yes, sir. Yeah, this is kind of the rubber match here. The Beewolves want to take this one so that if we should meet down the road, we're going to meet on even footing. We don't want to have to go in there with them having a 2-game lead over us.
That's the hope. All right. Tell you a little about the last game. The Beewolves took that tough loss, as I said, and it started off real quick like as in first batter of the game. Beavis Ortiz on the mound, right? Yeah, he was going up against our old friend Ralph Gonzalo, top of the first inning. He's gonna hit this one out into right field for a leadoff home run. We saw him do that when we were out there in Santa Monica, and he did it against us. And puts the ODs out in front by one. Then Gonzalo's always a good player. We always enjoyed watching him play, but he went from hero to GOAT pretty quickly in that game. Yeah. Well, it's also speaking really quickly. So they scored that first one in the first. In the second, they get two more. Casper Stern comes up, and he hits one out in right field. It's a single, but it's a 2-run RBI, and he puts the Overdogs out by 3. And then they go even further ahead. They double them. They up themselves again. It's the top of the third when Raven Villarreal comes up, and she, with 2 on, she smashes this one out in the right field. It's a 3-run bomb, and that 3-run home run makes it 6-0 by the top of the third.
Yeah, Villarreal had an amazing game.
Yeah, she did. Well, she follows it up. I mean, it wasn't right away. It was 3 more innings later, the top of the 6th. She's going to come up again, and she's going to hit this one out in the left field. 2 home runs on the night. That gets all the runs for the Overdogs, makes it 7-0 before we can even say anything.
Yeah. The Beewolves just offensively couldn't get things going.
We tried a little bit. It was the bottom of the 7th when Sturdy Woodman comes up, and he hits one out in the right center field, a home run, line drive home run over the wall. Sturdy Woodman in the top 10 for all players in the league this year, Pete.
Yes, he is, and we're going to need that bat, especially as we get into the second half of the season. So hopefully he's not using it all up here in the beginning.
No. He's followed 1 minute later, still in the bottom of the 7th, but Steve Montour comes up. It's his turn. He cranks one out, home run over the right field wall. Just, again, 1 minute apart. Beewolves put 2 up, and we're threatening, to come back. Made it 7-2, but it wasn't to be as Freddie Knox comes up in the bottom of the 9th here. And he's going to pop this one up. It's an easy catch in the deep infield, and the Beewolves drop the game by a score of 7-2. The Overdogs win it. It's only our 4th loss in the season, though.
Yes, it is, but it is a loss to a sub-500 team at the time, I believe. The Overdogs were a team that I felt the Beewolves really should have been able to beat. Yeah, that win puts them at 500, so they were at 8-9 at that point.
Well, we got some other scores to tell you about before we start this one. Pete, why don't you start off? It's going to be the Buzzards out in New York at the Wild Pigs, and this is how it went.
All right, so the Buzzards taking on the Wild Pigs. Wild Pigs jump out to an early lead. Buzzards making the game, but the Wild Pigs will win it 4-3.
Grapplers were in St. Louis to face the Sirloins. It was a close game at first, but the Grapplers took them 9-6.
The Freebooters travel to take on the Outlaws. Outlaws are going to win it going away 5-1.
Houston Jacks up at Tacoma at the Arctics, and the Jacks barely won at 6-5.
Warblers taking on the Frontrunners, and it's a back-and-forth battle. Ultimately, it's going to be the Frontrunners 8-3 in the end.
The Nemesis were in Houston facing the Crocs. Nemesis favored to win, but it's close. Nemesis win 8-7.
Sawteeth taking on the Herbisaurs. Sawteeth are going to win it 3-1.
That bodes on this game. Golden Coats of the Overdogs. Overdogs 3-2.
Grapplers taking on the Burners, and the Grapplers out front, and they'll hold on and win 6-1.
Hot corners were in Oakland at the Outlaws. It was all Outlaws, 11-zip.
Holy cow! The Crocs taking on the Blowfish. tight game. The Blowfish are going to eke it out in the end, 5-3.
Michigan Moose in New York at the Wild Pigs 5-1.
Wide Loads taking on the Front Runners, and the Front Runners all day, 6-0 shutout.
Trickster home run. Herbasaur's the Water Bullets. Herbasaur's 2-1.
Platypi taking on the Sandcats, and the Sandcats back and forth battle. It's Platypi 6-5 and 13.
Freedom were at the Arctics out in Tacoma. It was all Arctics, 10-0.
Holy cats, man, that was a beat up right there. That's an ugly one. So when you look in the Pioneer Conference in the Pathfinder Division, the Blowfish sit atop the Pathfinder with a record of 14-5, Tom. Plus 21 run differential. Just behind them in second place, the Crocodons. They have a record of 11-8, but they are 3 games out of first place.
Wow. In the Uncharted Division, the San Diego Platypi are out in front. They have a 12-7 record with a plus 19 run differential, and they have a 1-game lead over the Oakland Outlaws, who are 11-8.
Down in the Journey Division, the Grapplers with a record of 13-6 hold on to first place. The Arctics behind them in second place. They're 4 games back. They got a record of 9-10. So you go from the Grapplers 13-6 above 500 to the Arctics 9-10 below.
In our conference, the Explorer Conference Seafair Division, it's the Houston Jacks out in front as usual, 14-4. Great record, just us, the same record as us. Plus 36 run differential. They've got a full 3-game lead ahead of the California Gold Coats, who still have a winning record at 11-7.
Yes, sir. In our very own trade division, the Beewolves and the Nemesis knotted up at the top, both with records of 14-4. The Beewolves with a plus 43 run differential. Nemesis was a plus 32. So 11 points between them. The Sirloins in third place with a record of 9-9. They're playing 500 ball. They're 5 games out of first place. The Herbasaurs and the Water Bullets hold it up the rear with records of 7-12. They're both 7.5 games out.
And to finish things off in the Curiosity Division, it's the San Jose Sawteeth are in first place with 11-7. It's the lowest winning record for a first place team. They've got a 1-game lead ahead of the San Diego Moonstars, who are 10-8. That's going to bring us to tonight's game. It's regular season game 19-44. The San Jose Sawteeth are bullpen beasts, as they were last time we saw them. They're going to be playing our 14-4 Beewolves. Beewolves favored to win, but Beewolves coming off a loss. Sawteeth coming off a victory. The Teeth are going to be putting their starting pitcher Raul Strikes on the road. Now he's their 4th string starter, so he's their least talented, but he's still B- pitcher, which is not a bad pitcher. He's a good pitcher. He's known mostly for his accuracy. He's very accurate. He's got good junk too. Doesn't throw it very hard though. He's got an 0-1 record on the season. He'd like to even out. He's got a 4.43 ERA and a respectable 1.33 WHIP.
Yes, sir. Backing him up, trips in center field with better than average power, good ability to connect at home plate, good speed on the base pass, hitting 361 with 2 home runs. The locked in Bronco out in right field. What's the L for? Lester Bronco out in right field, I think. He's got better than average power, better than average ability to connect, and better than average speed. He's hitting 269 with 2 home runs. And Jeff Baggs.
I think it's Johnny Baggs.
Johnny Baggs, I think you're right. Johnny Baggs, the left fielder. He's got good power, better than average ability to connect, good speed on the base pass. He's hitting 225 with 3 home runs. So there's your 7 home runs right there.
Look at the real quick on-base percentage, lower left. Sturdy Wood, Buster Biggs, Bertha Banks, all lead on-base percentage. Just nuts. DP Turner's in there, though. So I was going to say about the slash trips and DP Turner are a couple big ones. And I think it was DP Turner. We got to keep them. Oh, and John Renero. Those are the big ones we got to worry about. And the one to worry about them is going to be our starting pitcher.
I'm going to hit him with the pitch.
The golden arm, Fran Gipani, the right-hander. Fran Gipani is solid. She throws great velocities, good junk, and fair accuracy. She's got a 2-0 winning record, a 2.70 ERA, and a 0.98 WHIP.
Yep, and backing her up, the old faithful Hanley Dexter is the superstar shortstop with average power, but good ability to connect to home plate, good speed on the base pass, hitting 352 with 5 home runs. Sturdy Woodman, the first baseman's locked in. Tommy touched on Sturdy Woodman a little bit. He's leading the league in all sorts of categories, so he's playing lights out offensively. He's got better than average power. He's got good ability to connect at home plate and less than average speed on the base paths, but he's hitting 461, a career best 461 with 3 home runs. Hammer long ball, the right fielder. He's got good power, better than average ability to connect, less than average speed on the base paths. He's hitting 338 with 6 home runs. So you're talking about 14 home runs right there.
Yeah, 14 home runs, and the worst batting average of those 3 is 338.
Yes, sir.
That's amazing. All right, we're going to get the line from assistant coach looking like this. Hanley Dexter is going to lead things off as he usually does, and he'll be at first and play second base today. He's going to play second base for struggling Freddie Knox, who popped up in that last one you saw a highlight. That means Sturdy Woodman is going to bat second. The locked-in Sturdy Woodman, he will play first base. One of the best players in the game right now. What a pickup, you know. Hamuel Slamuel is going to play shortstop. So, like I say, it's always fun to have Dexterous and Slams out there in the game. He'll bat third. Batting cleanup number fourth, number 90, the right fielder Hammer Long Ballo. Right behind him in left field, Buster Biggs. Batting fifth, batting sixth, Magic Moore in center field. Unless we want to make any change. No, we don't want to make any changes, right? Like no. Keller, Foster. Okay. Bertha Banks will play third base and bat seventh, batting eighth. Fiona Clark's going to catch today. So we don't get the offensive Steve Monster. Actually, Steve Monster's locked in, but he's not 100%. So they got Fiona there because he needs a rest. And to be honest, Fiona's the only one who's going to throw anybody out at second. So I say we leave it. What do you think?
I agree. If we need offense,
right,
you know, in the middle to the end of the game, we could always bring Steve Monster in.
He can pitch. Pinch.
Yeah.
Sorry. Speaking of pitching. No, who can pitch? Fran Gipani, man. She'll bat ninth, and she throws a four-finger, the two-finger, the curveball, the slider, and the changeup. Go.
Yes, sir. Red Rock with the roof closed, so it's temperature controlled today. Should see some balls flying out of the park here.
Oh, yeah. Nice, comfortable setting here in this building. Love this place.
Yes, sir.
Look at these fans.
Sawteeth lineup's going to look like this. Slash Trips leads off playing center field. Bronco in right field. Renero at shortstop. Johnny Baggs in left field. Kobe Kingman at first base. Hightower at third. Turner at second base. Stad Cleef catching. And Raul Strikes pitching. So as the Beewolves take the field, Slash Trips, Lester Bronco, and John Renero are going to get ready to face off against Fran Gipani, who's bringing a 2.70 ERA to the bump. And the crowd is living it. They're loving it.
Yeah, two first-place teams, and a lot of fans here came down from out there.
Yes, sir. Slash Trips hitting 361 with 2 home runs, 15 RBIs. He's got good connection versus right-handed pitching. He's going to foul the first pitch back. Out of play, strike one. That's in there for called second strike, and very quickly, Slash Trips falls into the hole, 0-2. Trips, the Sawteeth center fielder, he's able to hold up on that swing, and that's low for a ball. Ball one. 1-2 now. Owen's inside. Ball two. 2 balls, 2 strikes to Slash Trips. Gipani with that 2.7 ERA, a .98 whip. That one's high. Ball 3, and we've gone to a full count. 3-2 to Slash Trips. He fouls that one off along the third baseline. He'll get another pitch. 3-2. Fran Gipani with 32 Ks on the season. That one's outside. Ball 4, and Slash Trips goes from being in the hole to taking a walk. Lester Bronco, the right fielder, hitting 269, 2 home runs, 7 RBIs. He's locked in and fit. 1 on with no outs. Fran Gipani, and the steals on the first pitch. And the catcher made the throw as quickly as possible, but there was no way of catching up. Slash Trips has a lot of speed. And he's going to take that one. He's going to throw that over to Sturdy Woodman for the out. The ground ball to Hanley Dexter at second base. John Renero steps in. He's tense but fit. He's hit 343 with 5 home runs, 15 RBIs. There's a Sawteeth have a runner 90 feet from home base. So that one's ripped foul along the first baseline. No balls, 1 strike, 1 out. Runner at third base. Swing and a miss, strike 2. Renero now behind in the count, 0-2. That one's high, ball 1. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Johnny Renero, the Sawteeth shortstop, swing and a miss, strike 3. 2 outs now, and in steps Johnny Baggs. He's neutral and fit, favors the low pitch. He's hitting 225 with 3 home runs, 11 RBIs. Slash Trips is at third base. The first pitch to Bags is low and outside. Ball one. 1 ball, no strikes. Allen's low ball 2. 2 balls and no strikes. Johnny Bags playing left field for the Sawteeth today. That one's in there for a called strike. Bags was content to let that one go by. 2-1 now. Swing and a miss, strike 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Gipani throwing her 18th pitch in the top of the first. And he fouls that one off along the third base line into the dugout. He'll get another pitch. 2-2. Allen's fouled off into the stands along the third base line. There's a souvenir for a young one. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Allen's low, and Bags was able to hold up. So the count has gone full, 3-2. That's in there for a called third strike. He held up, thinking it might have been inside, but she broke that into the strike zone. So we're going into the bottom of the first. Henley Dexteris, Sturdy Woodman, and Hans Slam is going to get a first look at Raul's strikes, who's bringing a 4.43 to the bump today.
Henley Dexteris, 352, 5 home runs, 12 RBIs. The Sawteeth are playing a solid batting day, so the Beewolves are going to have to bat smart as well. Hanley Dex hits that out in the left center field. That's going to be caught by Slash Trips, who runs over and gets it on the second pitch.
Dag. Sturdy Woodman steps in, the first baseman locked in and fit. Hitting .461, 3 home runs, 17 RBIs, 1 out. And nobody on. First pitch to Woodman is inside, ball 1. Allen's high ball 2, 2 balls, and no strikes. There's the strike. 2 balls and a strike.
Oh.
We're going to miss strike 2, and very quickly the count is evened up. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Allen's lifted into left field. The left fielder's on the run, and Johnny Bags is able to make the catch for the second out. 2 up, 2 down, and in steps Ham Slamus.
Well, at least we haven't had anybody strike out yet. Ham Slamus, 455, 3 home runs, fans going ape. He hands out a souvenir at the first base line. Foul ball, 0-1 the count. That one misses just inside. Good patience. 1 apiece now. Raul strikes as a scratch. Throws his 10th pitch right in there. Swinging at strike 2. 1-2. He's got Slamus in a hole. Late swing, foul ball, third base line. Off the wall. Still 1-2. He's a little tense. There's a hard hit. That's going to be a fly ball in the center field. That's also going to be caught by Slash Trips. 3 up, 3 down.
Yep, so we're going into the top of the second, and we're going to see our good friend Kobe Kingman leading off in the top of the second. Kobe Kingman, Repo, Hightower, and DP Turner going to face off against Gipani, who through 21 pitches racked up 2 strikeouts, gave up a walk in the first inning. Kobe Kingman, neutral and fit.
Kobe Kingman, 190 on the season, 3 home runs, 5 RBIs, outfield going deep. He's a home run hitter. He's got a few this season. I think 3 he's got on the season. Yeah, that's right. That's right. No, yeah, it's right there. First pitch, Gipani in there for strikes. He's got 2 Ks on the day. He's hoping to get a third against her old teammate. Fools him, jams him up high and inside on a changeup. 0-2. She's got him in a hole. Her 24th pitch is a breaking pitch inside on the ground. Dexteris picks it up in second, bare hand, throws it to first. Gets the first out of the side. Some fans cheering, some fans booing. Repo Hightower now comes in. The third baseman for the San Jose Sawteeth. Looking a little tense. Grabbing the bat a little hard. Number 7, 239 of the season with no home runs, 7 RBIs. Honey goes right at him with a strike. 0-1 the count. Normally good contact hitter, fair power. But struggling a little bit of the late. Watches 2 quick strikes go in there 0-2, and now Gipani's in the driver's seat. 27th pitch is a little roller. Gipani runs up gets it on the grass, throws it to first. 2 up, 2 down. Beewolves got a good pace going here. Good defensive baseball in Red Rock Park this afternoon, Pete. But here comes DP Turner, second baseman, in 306, 3 home runs, 7 RBIs. Not quite 100 physical fitness percentage. He reaches out late swing, third base line, foul ball. 0-1 to count. DP Turner, good power, good contact. Swings and misses that one, no contact. 0-2, Gipani's got him in a hole. Can she drop him on her 30th pitch with 2 outs here at the top of the second? Jams inside. Bertha Banks. Oh, it's foul. Foul. Bertha Banks picks it up just off the line. We're going to do it again. Fans cheering on Gipani. Check swing, strike 3, outside corner. Way to get her, Jay.
Yes, sir. So we're going to head into the bottom of the second. Hammer long ball, though. Buster Biggs, Magic Moore going to get a look at Raul Strikes, who threw 12 pitches in the top of the first. He's got an ERA of 4.22. So far, the only thing was Slash Trips in the first inning, threatening at third. Hammer long ball, neutral and fit, hitting .338, 6 home runs, 15 RBIs on the season. Raul strikes with 12 Ks on the season. Swing and a miss, strike one to Hammer long ballo. That one's high and inside, ball one. 1 ball, 1 strike now. That one's low, ball 2, 2-1. That's over the outside corner for a called strike, 2-2. That one's ripped foul along the first baseline. He'll get another pitch. There's a shot that'll get into center field. A line drive single to center field for Hammer long ballo. So 1 on with nobody out, and in steps Buster Biggs.
All right, first hit of the day for the Beewolves so far. Pressure up. Buster Biggs, .391. 1 home run, 9 RBIs. Be good to see his second home run. Strikes, looks over. That's going to be caught / Johnny Bag's going to make the catch. Hammers it to come back to first.
Good wood, it just carried. Magic Moore, the center fielder's neutral and fit. He's hitting .222 with a home run, 4 RBIs. Hammer long ballo at first does not have a lot of speed, so he's not a threat to steal. First pitch to Magic Moore is in there for a called strike. Strike one.
That
one's popped up on the infield. The shortstop is out, and Renero will make the catch for the second out. 2 up, 2 down.
Yes. Clear that throat there. Bertha Banks.
Thank you. Did I get the mic off? I thought I turned the mic off.
No, I could hear your voice give it out, and then I heard the mute. 2 outs. Bertha Banks watches the strike coming there. 0-1. Beewolves in jeopardy of stranding the batter. That one's in the dirt. No swing. 1 apiece now to Bertha Banks. That's in her wheelhouse. It's hit hard to left center field. Doesn't have enough. It's over the wall. Into the where the pitchers are.
Yeah, that place.
Bertha Banks. It's a home run. I got to get my lap there. It's her 5th home run and 12th RBI of the season. The Beewolves are on the board. 2-zip.
Yes, sir. Fiona Clark, the catcher, neutral and fit, hitting .323 with a home run, 5 RBIs. Bases cleared with 2 outs, but the Beewolves go up 2-0. First pitch to Fiona Clark's in there for a called strike. Strike one. That one's way outside, ball one. 1 ball, 1 strike. That one's popped up into left center, and the center fielder is there calling everybody out. Trips will make the catch for the 3rd out. So we're heading into the top of the 3rd. Sawteeth, no runs on no hits with no errors. Beewolves, 2 runs on 2 hits. Lars Stadcliffe and Raul Strikes getting their first look at Fran Gipani / Trips walked his first time up. Gipani had 31 pitches with 3 strikeouts. Stadcliffe, the catcher, is neutral and fit. He's got power versus right-handed pitching, better connection versus right-handed pitching. He's hitting .200. No home runs, 3 RBIs. First pitch in there for called strike. Strike one. Stadcliffe catching for the Sawteeth today. He's a big, beefy boy, that guy. There's a roller to Sam Slavis. He'll pick it up, make the throw to Sturdy Woodman for the first out. 1 up, 1 down. In steps the starting pitcher, Raul Strikes. He's neutral and fit. He's got no batting average so far this season. 1 out and nobody on in the top of the 3rd. Gipani delivers. In there for a called strike. Strike one. Gipani now locked in and fit. That's in there for called second strike. And boy, I can attest to how fit she is. Strike 3. Raul Strikes was content to watch all 3 go right past her. So 2 up, 2 down, / Trips. The center fielder steps in. He's got good connection versus right-handed pitching. He walked his first time up. 2 outs, nobody on. First pitch to Trips is outside, ball 1.
Strips.
Ooh. Oh, that's a ground ball. That'll get into center field. Magic Moore will pick it up, make the throw to Henley Dexteres at second. And / Trips trying to keep it alive with a single, 2-out single. Lester Bronco, the right fielder's locked in and fit. He's 0 for 1 today, though.
Is he now?
/ Trips, very fast on the base paths. First pitch to Lester Bronco's in there for a called strike. Strike one. Throw over to first, and Trips is back. No balls, 1 strike, 2 outs. Swing and a miss, strike 2. Lester Bronco now in the hole. No balls, 2 strikes. Gipani in the driver's seat. Oh, that one was low. Looked like Bronco wanted to go for it, but he was smart enough to hold off. So 1 ball, 2 strikes. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Down goes Lester Bronco. I think that's his 2nd K of the day. So as we head into the bottom of the 3rd, it's still Beewolves 2, Sawteeth nothing. Fran Gipani's first at bat. Henley Dexteres 0 for 1, Sturdy Woodman 0 for 1. Raul Strikes at 27 pitches, giving up 2 hits. His ERA's jumped up to a 4.84. Gipani locked in and fit, hitting .400 with 3 RBIs, Tommy.
What a hitting pitcher. She's a dynamo. There it is. Oh, she's going to hand out a souvenir. Nope, it's going to be caught. Yeah, her old friend Kobe Kingman's going to grab that one. One pitch, one out.
Yes, sir. That was not good. Hanley Dexter neutral and fit. 0 for 1. I got a little bit of lag right there. One out, nobody on. In steps Hanley Dexter. He's going to pull that one foul along the first base line. Strike one. That one's outside, ball one. 1 ball, 1 strike with 1 out. Allen's low, ball 2. Hanley Dexter with 12 RBIs this season. Allen's inside, ball 3. 3 balls and a strike to Hanley Dexter. Allen's high, ball 4. And Hanley Dexter gets issued a walk. So 1 out with a 1 out, and in steps Sturdy Woodman.
What a guy to have up with 1 out and 1 on, a fast 1 on. Bell strikes, looks over there, goes Hanley for first. It's a check, swings the throw. They're going to get him. Oh, he's safe. Hey, Hanley Dex makes the steal on the first pitch. Now Beewolf's got him in scoring position. 2 quick strikes. Sturdy Woodman's going to watch himself strike out. There, oh, early swing, foul ball, first baseline. That's a lucky fan. 37th pitch by Raul strikes. Floats outside corner on the ground. They're going to get Hanley for 1 and both. Oh, Sturdy's so slow. They got the double play.
Yes, sir. So we're heading into the top of the 4th. It's Beewolves 2, Sawteeth nothing. John Renero 0 for 1 with a strikeout. Johnny Baggs 0 for 1 with a strikeout. Kobe Kingman 0 for 1. Fran Gipani at 42 pitches with 5 strikeouts.
Well, I guess Hanley should have came back, but I guess they figured Sturdy would make it. All right, Fran Gipani go through a 43rd to start the 4th inning here. Reaches up, fouls it back off the net on a breaking pitch. Foul ball 0-1. The tense John Renero. Oh, hard line. What for a tense guy? He hands out a third base souvenir. Bounces off a seat, rattles around. 0-2. She's got him to hold it locked in against the tense. 45th pitch. Drops him with a strikeout. Way to go, Gipani. Nice slider outside corner. He couldn't reach it. That's going to bring in Johnny the Bagman. Johnny's 0 for 1 on the day. Looking a little tense. I don't know. He likes his pitches down on the floor. Likes to golf his swings. Let's see what Gipani does for him. He might fool him, get in his head. She was throwing a breaking pitch up top. He watches for a strike. 0-1. Fran Gipani in command of this game for the Beewolves right now. Not a surprise to anybody here in Red Rock Park. That one misses outside. 1 apiece. 1 out. Top of the 4th. 2-0 Beewolves. A fastball, rising fastball, rises a little too high. Misses strike zone 2-1. Breaking pitch, curveball hits that one low, fouls it off the wall, first base line. 2-2 to Jonathan Bagmeyer. Number 40 winds up, tosses the ball. Check swing inside corner, strike 3. That's like her 5th K of the game, I think, right, Pete?
It's her 7th.
7th? I was shortchanging her.
Yeah.
Now she's got to get past the King's man, Kobe King man. First baseman for the Sawteeth. First was there for strikes. He got 3 home runs, but he's only hit 180 on the season. So Gipani can, if she puts movement on the ball like she does in those first 2 pitches, 0-2, she's got him in a hole. Could she K him again? Up near the hands, misses ball 1, 1-2. Kingman yet to swing the bat, I think. Right in his wheelhouse, swings it. Gets not a good piece of it though. First baseline, foul ball. Oh, the sliders misses inside. 2-2-2. Here it comes. Check swing, strike 3. She ends up with another K. Tips the hat. He admires her.
Yes, sir. So we're going to head into the bottom of the 4th. It's Beewolves 2, Sawteeth nothing. Ham Slamus 0 for 1. Hammer long ball 1 for 1. And Buster Biggs 0 for 1. Strikes at 37 pitches, giving up a walk and 2 hits. ZRA is at a 4.63. Ham Slamus neutral and fit 0 for 1 today. Hitting 444 on the season. 3 home runs, 9 RBIs. Slamus playing shortstop today. First pitch to Slamus is in there for called strike 1. That one's outside, ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike now to Slamus. That one's a low ball 2, 2-1. That's a shot. That's into center field. It's high. It's going to come up short, just short of the warning track. Slash trips the center fielder, will pull it in for the first out. 1 out, and in steps Hammer long ball.
Boy, if Slamus didn't get under that, that would have been gone. The fans are jumping up and down. They want a Hammer home run. Number 7. First pitch misses low, 1-0. Good patience by Hammer, man. That one misses high and inside, 2-0. 44th pitch, finally in for a strike. A slow one, 2-1. Crowd quiets down a bit. Comes out with 2 quick strikes now. Now he's 2-2 evened up. 46th pitch. In there, reaches back, gets a piece, fouls it off. Still 2-2. Low. Oh!
No!
I thought it was outside the zone, but he calls it a strike.
Whoa, bad call on Buster Biggs, the left fielder, neutral and fit. 0 for 1. I thought that was low, too. 2 outs, nobody on in the bottom of the 4th. First pitch to Buster Biggs is in there for a called strike. Strike 1. That's in there for a called strike. All of a sudden, Raul Strikes is throwing strikes. No balls, 2 strikes. That one's fouled off. Buster Biggs now has to protect the plate, 0-2. And he doesn't do it. He watches that one come in, and the ump gives it to him and racks him up for the 3rd out. 1, 2, 3 in the Beewolf half of the 4th. We're going into the top of the 5th. It's still 2-0 Beewolves. Repo Hightower 0 for 1. DP Turner 0 for 1 with a strikeout. Lars Stadcliffe 0 for 1. Gipani at 56 pitches with 8. I believe it's 8 strikeouts. Repo Hightower is tense, but Fitty's 0 for 1 today. Gipani at 40 Ks on the season. Throws her 57th pitch. He hits that foul along the first baseline. Strike 1. Repo Hightower, the 3rd baseman. Swing and a miss, strike 2. No balls, 2 strikes on Repo Hightower. Gipani locked in and fit. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Down goes Repo Hightower. And Fran Gipani is just on afterburners now. DP Turner neutral and well. He's 0 for 1 today. Make it 41 Ks for Gipani on the season. 1 out, nobody on. That one's high, ball 1. But it's coming at a cost. Gipani at 60 pitches, make it 61. Swing and a miss, strike 2, DP Turner. On one hand, the Sawteeth are probably pretty happy to see her kind of throwing her arm out here, racking up these strikeouts.
Yeah.
That one's a low ball, 2. 2 balls and a strike. Swing and a miss, strike 2.
Jeez.
Count is now even to DP Turner, 2-2. Turner playing second base for the Sawteeth. That he gets enough of that to push it foul along the first base side into the dugout.
Here it comes.
2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. That one's high, ball 3. 3-2 now to DP Turner. Full count. That one's fouled straight back. Tipped that one. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Gipani delivers. Oh, and it's outside ball 4. And for the second time today, Gipani has walked a runner. Lars Stadcliffe, the catcher, neutral and well. 0 for 1 today. He's got power versus right-handed pitching and good connection versus right-handed pitching. DP Turner does not have a lot of speed at first base. The first pitch to Stadcliffe is in there for a called strike. Strike 1. That one's inside ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. Fran Gipani against Lars Stadcliffe. That's in there for a called second strike. 1-2 now. Stadcliffe catching for the Sawteeth. There's a roller. Gipani's going to turn, flip it second. And why the double play? Okay, gets the double play. I don't know what Hanley Dexteros was doing. Maybe he was just trying to find the laces. But, boy, he had to double pump that thing. Going to the bottom of the 5th, it's 2-0 Beewolves. Magic Moore 0 for 1. Bertha Banks 1 for 1 with a home run. Fiona Clark 0 for 1. Raul strikes at 51 pitches with 2 strikeouts. Magic Moore is tense but fit. He's 0 for 1 today.
Well, if he goes 0 for 2, maybe we take him out. There's a liner. Jumping grab. John Rennell. 1 pitch, 1 out.
And ladies and gentlemen, that is Magic Moore's season so far. He gets a hold of it, and it should go into the outfield for extra bases, and it gets ripped off. Bertha Banks is in there 1 for 1 with a home run. First pitch to her is in there for a called strike. That one's over the outside corner for a second strike.
He's painting the corners, man.
He is, yeah. That one's low, ball 1. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 out to Bertha Banks. There's a shot into center field. The slash trips is going to be able to run up on it and make the catch. 2 quick outs, and in comes Fiona Clark.
What a defensive game so far. Crowd cheering. 57th. We got to get the pitch count up here by strikes. First one, swing and miss strike. There's another quick strike. He's going right at him though. You got to swing. You can't not swing. There it is. Oh, defensive late swing, foul ball, first baseline. Still 0-2. Late swing, fouls back off the wall. Still 0-2. Late swing, foul ball, 0-2. Locked in Raul strikes. There's one on the ground. It's past the third baseman left field. Hey, Fiona Clark's going to get on base. Way to go, Fiona.
All right. Yes, sir. Fiona Clark at first with 2 outs. Fran Gipani's locked in and pitches 0 for 1 today. Again, hitting 364 with 3 RBIs on the season. Clark does not have he has about average speed.
Oh, come on.
That's popped up in the left center field. Slash trips. The center fielder is there, and he'll make the catch for the 3rd out. So we're going to head into the top of the 6th. Beewolves holding on to that 2-0 lead It's Sawteeth, no runs on 1 hit. Beewolves, 2 runs on 3 hits. Rowell strikes 0 for 1 with a strikeout. Trips 1 for 1 with a walk. And Lester Bronco 0 for 2 with a strikeout. Fran Gipani at 71 pitches with 9 strikeouts.
Jeez. Strikes and command on the mound. He keeps throwing the strikes, too. I mean, you got to swing at him. We can't not swing. He's just going to strike us out if we do. Fran Gipani locked in, throwing to him. Goes right in with a strike. 0-1 the count. Last time he was up, I think he just watched himself strike out. Reaches down, fouls that breaking pitch off the wall. 0-2. Fran Gipani's going to drop him on 3 pitches. There it is, low inside. It's her 10th K of the day. She's showing him who's the boss at Red Rock Park. And now it's Trips 1 for 1 with a single and a walk. Got good contact against these right-handers, though. But Fran Gipani's on fire now. This is that one outside with her 75th pitch. We are on the top of the 6-2 zip. Beewolves. Check swing strike 1. Even seeing 1 apiece now. To Trips. Oh, that one just misses inside. Now it's 2-1 the count. To the Sawteeth center fielder. Hard liner to a diving sturdy Woodman who could not grab it. Longwell is going to throw it into the cutoff. That's going to be a stand-up double for the Sawteeth, and now they got the tying run at the plate. You just got to not throw a home run pitch to the locked-in Lester Bronco 0 for 2. Got a fast runner at second base. Outfield's going to fade deep, just in case. But Fran Gipani is not afraid. She knows what she's doing. She goes right into the strike, 0 the count. The double play might be off the board. Oh, misses outside. We're even at 1 apiece now. 80 pitches under her belt. Going to the Sawteeth right fielder. Hard one to Dexteris, who has only 1 place to go. That's first base. Because, man, what's his face was out of there like a gun. He thought about third. He looked over there, but he just was going to get no outs on that. Now they got 2 down, 1 more to go. John Renero's up, tense, but still hitting 333. So it's a dangerous spot for Beewolves to be in. Anticipated the first pitch, split figure inside. Outfield's going to fade deep just in case. You never know. This is outside. She's behind 2-0. John Renero. 3-0 to John Renero. She's going to throw her 85th pitch.
Jeez.
See what happens here with this one. Hopefully it's not a home run to put him ahead. All right, low and away. Safety off now. 3-1. Hitter's pitch. 2 outs. Looking for that grounder. Oh, she walks him on 5 pitches.
Oh.
That's going to bring in Johnny Baggs 0 for 2 on the day. Tense. That's okay. Pressure up, but maybe the batter we need. We get back in this. She's still locked in. Going to throw her 87th pitch to Baggs. Hopefully get out of this situation. Just can't be a single, that's all. And it's a hard hit to right center field. It's going back to the wall. Oh, Longballo jumps, but it's the 3-run bomb, and that's going to put him in front. Just what we feared. The worst thing that could happen. It's Baggs' 4th home run and 14th RBI of the season with 1 swing of the bat. The Sawteeth are ahead 3-2. Now the Beewolves are playing catch-up. And bringing in Kobe Kingman, 0 for 2 on the day. But he's not someone to toy with. Still got movement on that ball. And she does, but misses inside 1-0. Fran Gipani no longer locked in after giving up the lead. Foul ball in the Beewolves dugout, 1 apiece. Still a great day she's having, though. 90th pitch misses outside 2-1. She's having problems putting it right where she wants it. Now she's behind the count, 3-1. Late swing off the net. Almost his batter on deck. 3-2 full count. This is where it happened before. She gets him on the strikeout. 11th K. All right.
But she gives up the long ball. I mean, come on. We're going into the bottom of the 6th. Sawteeth take the lead, 3-2. Haley Stairs 0 for 1 with a walk. Sturdy Woodman 0 for 2. And Ham Slamus 0 for 2. Raul strikes at 63 pitches. Has got two strikeouts. Hanley Dexteris is neutral and fit 0 for 1 with a walk today.
And 64th pitch. Inside. Good patience, Hanley. 1-0 the count. 65th pitch. Also misses low strikes. A little nervous throwing to Hanley. 2-0. Finally gets him to strike. Gets it out of the safety's off. 2-1. Fans didn't like it. That one's also too low. 3-1. Hanley's a good patient hitter. Getting the pitch count up. But he gets under that one. It's an easy pop up in right field. That's going to be caught by the center fielder. Trips for the first out.
1 up, 1 down. In steps Sturdy Woodman, the first baseman. He's neutral and fit 0 for 2 today. Come on, Sturdy. Let's get it going here. Gosh darn it. He's moving the ball around really well, Strikes. That one's inside ball 1. He goes, sets you up on the bottom, throwing him low, and then he comes in high. That's in there for a called strike, strike
no.
one. That one's fouled off into the stands along the third baseline. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 out.
Yes.
There's a smash.
Ties
That's out of here. All right. All right. Sturdy Woodman with a solo home run. That one traveled 369 feet. That's his 4th home run and 18th RBI of the season. The score is now tied 3-3. And I was just about to say Raul Strikes was locked in, but that's probably not going to stand. Ham Slam is neutral and fit 0 for 2.
Pressure way up now. Fans going bananas. That one misses low, ball, 1-0 count. 1 out. Tie ball game. That one inside 2-0. Now the 75th pitch by Raul. They're getting him to pitch, which is good. It's also low. 3-0. I get that pitch count up. Late swing. It's going to be an easy.
Get out.
Out. Caught the high tower.
Damn it.
That's an easy floater.
2 outs. Hammer, long ball, 10 split finish, 1 for 2 with a single. God dang it. 2 outs, nobody on. That one's inside ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. That's low ball 2. Strikes throwing his 79th pitch. Low ball 3. Staying away from Hammer, long ball though. 3 balls, no strikes. That's in there for a called strike. 3-1 now. That one's rolled foul along the first baseline. Full count. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. That one's low and inside ball 4, and Hammer long ball will take a walk to first. So with 1 on and 2 outs, Buster Biggs, the left fielder, steps in.
Pressure climbing up now. Beewolves hoping to take the lead. That's going to be it for all strikes. They got to him, Pete. They finally got him out of here. For their 4th string pitcher, he's been pitching great. We're going to bring in Brick Towers, the reliever. Brick Towers has a 7.31 ERA, a 2.0 whip, and 7 Ks on the season. He's known mostly for his junk, but he throws fair velocity, and he's pretty accurate. He's well rested. He throws a 4-finger, and he mixes it up with the slider and the curveball. So the high-pressure situation, Towers is going to come in relief here in the bottom of the 6th. And it's a line drive home run over the left field wall. Oh, it's off the wall. Oh, and he's gonna. He was stopped at second, and then he extended it to third. Oh boy.
Yes, sir. Magic Moore steps in. He's tense but fit. 0 for 1 today. Tommy G looks like Magic Moore is going to take a seat, and they're going to bring Steve Monstour, the catcher, in. So Magic Moore will take the seat. Steve Monstour, the pinch hitting catcher, hitting 372 with 7 home runs, 11 RBIs. He's locked in and well. He's got. He's got good power, good contact, and better than average speed. He's got power versus right-handed pitching. So with 2 on and 2 outs, they're bringing in Steve Monstour in the bottom of the 6th. First pitch to Monstour is in there for a called strike. Strike 1. Throw to first, and the runner is back. Allen's fouled straight back. No balls, 2 strikes.
No.
That's a shot, and that's going to be in the air into center field. Slash Trips is there calling everybody off. They'll make the catch for the 3rd out, so we're going to head into the top of the 7th. Scores all knotted up at 3. Sawteeth 3, Beewolves 3. Repo Hightower 0 for 2 with a strikeout. DP Turner 0 for 1 with a walk and a strikeout. Lars Stadcliffe 0 for 2. Gipani at 93 pitches with 11 strikeouts, giving up 3 hits and 3 walks. Repo Hightower is tense but fit. He's 0 for 2 today. Now at center field, Steve Monstour, who is out of position.
Yes. We'll bring in Keller.
All right, so Steve Monstour is going to take a seat. Eduardo Keller is going to come and play center field. He's got no errors. He's hitting .214 with no home runs. He's neutral and fit. He's got good speed, but he's got poor fielding and a less than average arm. So Eduardo Keller now in center field.
Do we switch pitchers at this point, or do we stick with Gipani?
It's up to you, whatever you want to do. It's the 7th. She's starting to wear down at 93 pitches. Yeah. He fouls that one off. Strike 1. She may be able to get through the 7th. That's in there for a called 2nd strike. So very quickly, Repo Hightower's in the hole. No balls, 2 strikes. There's a roller to Hanley Dexteris. He's going to pick that up. Make the throw to first. Sturdy Woodman will catch it and make 1 out. 1 up, 1 down, and in steps DP Turner. He's neutral and well. He's 0 for 1 with a walk today. So nobody on, 1 out, top of the 7th. First pitch to DP Turner's low, ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. Allen's ripped foul along the first baseline. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. Gipani's velocity is starting to suffer. That one's popped into foul territory, just into the dugout along the 3rd baseline. So 1 ball, 2 strikes to DP Turner, the second baseman. Gipani delivers her 100th pitch. Oh, he gets enough of that to foul it straight back. And he'll get another one. 1-2. Gipani delivers. That's in the dirt. Ball 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Gipani's velocity and accuracy are starting to suffer. And he gets enough of that one to foul it straight back. 2 balls, 2 strikes, and an out. DP Turner, the Sawteeth second baseman, he's going to roll that one up into center field, and Eduardo Keller is going to come up on it and make the throw to second. So a runner at first base with 1 out. And in steps Lars Stadcliffe, the catcher. He's neutral and fit. He's got power and contact versus right-handed pitching, but he's 0 for 2 today. He's hitting 182 on the season. And it looks like that's going to be the end of Fran Gipani's day. She's going to take a seat, and in comes Benson Rushmore. He's got a 0 ERA, a .24 whip, and 16 strikeouts. He's neutral and fit. He's got a little bit better than average velocity and junk, but poor accuracy. He's almost fully rested. He's got a 4-seam fastball, a 2-seam fastball, a slider, and a curveball. So top of the 7th, in comes Benson Rushmore to face off against Lars Stadcliffe, the Sawteeth catcher. First pitch is inside, ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. There's a roller, and that's going to get passed into right field. And they're going to have to bring that in. So now runners at first and second with only 1 out. Brick Towers, the pitcher, steps in. He's neutral and fit. He's got no batting average. Pressure way up. They're going to have to put Brick Towers on the bench. They're going to bring in Ramius Forrest, the B-plus pinch-hitting right fielder. He's hitting .270 on the season. No home runs, 3 RBIs. He's neutral and fit. He's got better than average power, but he struggles to make contact, and he's got about average speed on the base paths. He's known as a stealer around the league. So no speed at first base, little speed. It's a swing and a miss, strike 1 to Ramius Forrest. No balls, 1 strike, 1 out. Ramius Forrest pinch hitting. That one's inside, ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike with 1 out. That's in there for called second strike, and now Forrest falls behind in the count. 1-2. That one's low, ball 2. Fiona Clark stops it, keeps it in front of her. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Big pitch to Ramius Forrest. Swing and a miss, and down goes Ramius Forrest. That's strikeout. That's 2 outs now. Slash trips to center fielder. He's been hot today as neutral, and he's got good connection versus right-handed pitching. He's 2 for 2.
No, it didn't go where she brought. Oh, no.
That's gone. That's a big, big home run. That's out of here. Another 3-run shot. And that's the way the Beewolves are giving them up today, 3 at a time. 423 feet, slash trips, 3rd home run, and 18th RBI of the season. That's going to give the Sawteeth a 6-3 lead. Lester Bronco, the right fielder's neutral and fit. He's 0 for 3 today.
Thought about pitching around him, and then thought, well, okay, I'll try this one low, and it just ended up right in the middle, smack in the middle.
You thought about pitching around him, and then you decided to underhand one.
Yeah, right.
Ball 1. There's a foul ball along the first baseline. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs. Base is empty now for Lester Bronco, the right fielder. That one's popped into the air. And Buster Biggs is going back. And that's over. Why didn't he jump? It is the right button, right?
It's the bumper.
375 feet for Lester Bronco. That's his 8th of the season. That's going to make it 7-3 now. And poor Benson Rushmore, who had a 0 ERA, he's just getting battered here. John Renero 0 for 2 with a walk. And Benson Rushmore now with a 1.59 ERA. There's a shot. That's in the gap between right and center. And Eddie Keller's out there. He makes the pickup and the throw in to Ham Slamis. That's a double, though, for Eduardo Keller. So a runner at second base with 2 outs. Johnny Baggs comes in. He favors the low pitch. He's 1 for 3 with a home run and 3 RBIs today.
Why not?
7-3 in the top of the 7th. There's a shot. That's going to get in through.
He misses it.
Biggs missed it. He missed it. Oh, my gosh.
Oh.
And that's going to score another one. This game's over.
Oh,
this
boy.
Game's over. It's 8-3 in the top of the 7th. And now it's just falling apart. I don't know what's going on. Kobe Kingman, 10th but fit, 0 for 3, another double. So Keller comes in and scores. Benson Rushmore's now rattled. His ERA's up to 2.12. First one's fouled off, strike 1. His accuracy is shot. That's in there for a called second strike. Kobe Kingman now in the hole, 0-2. Allen's high ball 1. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Sawteeth 8, Beewolves 3. There's a roller. That's foul along the third base line. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Down goes Kobe Kingman. And every day and in every way, I'm glad we got rid of him. There's a new pitcher. Ramius Forrest is going to take a seat, and Doc Simpleman's going to come in. He's a B-ranked relief pitcher. He's got a 4.91 ERA, a 1.64 whip, 12 strikeouts. He's neutral and fit. He's got a little bit less than average velocity, junk, and accuracy. He's not fully rested. He's known around the league as a K-man. He throws a 4-seam fastball, a 2-seam fastball, and a slider. So the Sawteeth hang a 5 spot on the Beewolves in the top of the 5th, making it 8-3. Bertha Banks 1 for 2 with a home run. Fiona Clark 1 for 2, and Benson Rushmore's first at bat. Doc Simpleman's taking the bump for the Sawteeth with a 4.91 ERA. Bertha Banks is locked in and fit. 1 for 2 with a home run and 2 RBIs. Come on, Berthie.
Bertha Banks, it's a hard liner straight into the glove of DP Turner.
DP Turner.
1 pitch, 1 out.
Fiona Clark, the catcher's neutral and fit. 1 for 2 with a single. 1 out and nobody on in the bottom of the 7th. Clark takes the first pitch for a called strike. Strike 1. Allen's low ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. There's a roller to DP Turner. He's going to pick it up, make the throw to first. 2 up, 2 down. And we're heading. Benson Rushmore comes up. He's tense but fit, hitting 143 on the season, and he's not going to hit. That's just silly. That's just silly to make him hit. Where do we go? It's 2 outs, so I'm going to hold Poke Foster in case we need him in the 8th and the 9th.
Okay.
Because he's more of a sure hit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because with 2 outs, what's the point, right? Do we go with? I think I'm going to go with. Let's see. I think I'm going to go with Freddie Knox. He's
all right.
10. So.
Yeah. All right, Freddie Knox.
Freddie.
He's coming in 290 on the season, 1 home run, 7 RBIs. They're dropping a 10th pitcher for a 10th second baseman. Here he comes, but he's hitting well in the season. Takes first one in for a strike. 0-1 the count. Doc Simpleman goes out at him with 2 quick strikes. 0-2. Here comes the K-man. He's gonna drop him on 3 pitches. Oh, it's early swing, foul, third base line. Hopefully it's gonna drop. It does into the bag, into the hand of Johnny Bags.
Yep. Gasser Morris is tired. I'm not going to bring in Macy York. It's not a save situation for the closer. We're going Barajas. Thunder!
All right, Case Barajas, 4.26, 150, whip, 15K. Good heat, fair junk, okay accuracy, well-rested, 4-figure slider, changeup. It's a flip the coin. We'll see which Case Barajas we get here.
Yes. He is a little schizophrenic. So as we head into the top of the 8th, it's Sawteeth 8, Beewolves 3, Repo Hightower 0 for 3 with a strikeout, DP Turner 1 for 2 with a walk and a strikeout, Lars Staycleaf 1 for 3, Barajas with a 4.26 ERA, taking the bump for Benson Rushmore. We've got battered. Repo Hightower tense but fit, 0 for 3.
Yeah, boy, the Sawteeth own the Beewolves this season. I hope we don't see them in the playoffs. And we'd be out in 2. Breaking pitch, foul ball just right to the first base line, 0-1 the count. Fans still cheer them on, though. They know the Beewolves can turn it around. They've done it before this season. So the Beewolves are calm and cool, and they're going to work at it. Ball back off the wall. Rojas in good position. Number 20 with his third pitch. Going right at Hightower. Swinging a strike 3. Starts things off with a K. All right. This is promising. This looks good so far. DP Turner's going to come up now. Second baseman, 1 for 2 with a single walk. Good hitter. If Ross can get past him, that's a nice badge he can wear the rest of the night. Jams him high up inside, fouls it up back off the net. 0-1. 5th pitch. Low and away just misses. We're even down 1 apiece. Fans thought it was a strike. Fans leaning forward in their seat. I want to see him drop him here. There's a diving jump. First baseman. Hey, way to get it. So Sturdy Woodman cannot catch a ball, but he could knock it down, and he got up in time to throw him out. Now it's Lars Staycleaf. I didn't see what he was on the day. Like 3 for 3 or something? I don't know.
0 for 3.
0 for 3. It's the opposite one. So that one's inside, no swing, strike 1, 0-1 the count. 2 outs, top of the 8th, 8-3. Sawteeth. Yeesh. Just pounding on the Beewolves. That one misses high. 1 apiece now. Lars Steckley. Swinging and a miss, strike 2. 1-2. Can Barajas drop him on his 10th? Swinging and a miss, strike 3. Way to go, Casey.
All right, so we're heading into the bottom of the 8th. It's Sawteeth 8th, Beewolves 3. Hanley Dexteris 0 for 2 with a walk. Sturdy Woodman 1 for 3 with a home run. Ham Slamus 0 for 3. Simpleman threw 7 pitches in his brief work in the 7th inning. So Hanley Dexteris neutral and fit 0 for 2 with a walk today, hitting 342. All right, so Repo Hightower is going to take a seat. The third baseman is going to take a seat, and they're going to bring in Hanso Magiquito. Magiquito is typically a shortstop, but he's going to be subbing in at third base. He's got no errors. He's hitting 444 with 1 home run. He's neutral and fit. He's got less than average speed, but he's got better than average fielding and a better than average arm. He's known as a stealer around the league. So new fielder Hanso Magiquito at third base. First pitch to Hanley Dexteris is inside, ball 1. That one's low, ball 2. 2 balls and no strikes to Dexteris. That's a shot that's going to straightaway center field. It's traveling, and it's gone. And Hanley Dexteris puts 1 on the board, making it 8-4. And the Beewolves have cut the lead in half. Hanley Dexteris' 6th home run to travel 439 feet. That's his 13th RBI of the season. So 8-4, and in steps Sturdy Woodman. He's locked in and fit. 1 for 3 with a home run and an RBI.
Sturdy's got one. Fans jumping up and down. Hope he can get 2. Make it 8-5. That one's low, ball 1. 1-0 the count. Unfortunately, these Beewolves getting these single-run home runs. Oh, he swings a take on that one. Strike 1. Even 1 apiece. Reaches out, fouls that back off the wall. 1-2. It's the K-man, Simple Man. High inside, jams him, swinging with strike 3.
El Stinko. I'm holding my nose because that was Stinko. Ham Slamus, the shortstop, neutral and fit 0 for 3. 1 out, nobody on. Base is empty, 8-4. First pitch to Slamus is outside, ball 1. That one's outside, ball 2. 2 balls and no strikes to Slamus. That one's high, ball 3. 3 straight balls to Ham Slamus. That's in there for a called strike. 3-1. Doc Simpleman throwing that one's fouled off along the third baseline. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. That one's shot into left field. Does it have enough? No, it's going to come up just a little short. Bags at the warning track, makes the catch for the 2nd out. 2 down, and in steps Hammerlong Ballo.
Got under just a little too much. Fans jumping up and down for Hammerman. 20. Can he go? He can't go for 4. Oh, hey, Hammer gets a home run. No. Is it? At the wall. Slash trip ends it at the center field wall.
Oh, no. So we're heading into the top of the 9th. Sawteeth, 8 runs on 9 hits with no errors. The Beewolves, 4 runs on 6 hits with no errors. Doc Simpleman will lead off. The pitcher, slash trips 3 for 3, a home run, a double, and something else. Doc Simpleman, neutral and fit, known as a K-man. He's going to take a seat. They're going to bring in Maddie Batts. Maddie Batts, the pinch-hitting center fielder, hitting .250 on the season. No home runs, no RBI. She's neutral and fit. She's got less than average power, average contact, average speed, but she is known around the league as a whiffer. So Case Barajas facing off against Maddie Batts, and there's a shot.
She dove out of the way.
It looked like Bertha Banks was going to make a diving catch there, but not so much. So Maddie Batts with a single. Slash trips comes in. He's 3 for 3 with a home run, a double, and a single. I think he's ready for if he can hit a triple here.
Yeah. Oh.
First pitch to slash trips is outside, ball 1. Throw over to first. And it looks like there's an error on the throw. Or on Sturdy Woodman, but somebody dropped the ball. That one's in there for called strike. 1 ball, 1 strike, no outs, runner at first base. That one's fouled straight back. And now Trips is behind in the count, 1-2. That's in there for called third strike. Case Barajas, the only Beewolf pitcher to get the best of slash trips. Lester Bronco locked in and fit. He's 1 for 4 with a home run and an RBI. 1 out, 1 on. Top of the 9th. Barajas steps off and Manny Batts is back to first. First pitch is in there for called strike. Strike 1. Case Barajas delivers a roller to Slamus. He's going to flip that over to second, and Dexteris over to first. We're out of the inning. We're going to head into the bottom of the 9th. Matty Bat's going to be replaced by Maximo Primo, the A-ranked closing pitcher for the Sawteeth. He's got a 2.13 ERA, a 1.26 whip, 19 Ks. He's neutral and fit. He's got neutral velocity. He's got good jump and better than average accuracy. He's almost fully rested. He's known around the league as a composed pitcher. He's got a four-seam fastball, a curveball, and a changeup. So as we head into the bottom of the ninth, Beewolves need 4 to tie, 5 to win. Buster Biggs 1 for 3 with a strikeout. Eduardo Keller's first at bat. Bertha Banks 1 for 3 with a home run. Primo taking the bump with that 2.13 ERA is going to make it hard on the Beewolves. Buster Biggs neutral and fit, 1 for 3 with a single. Sitting 388 on the season with a home run, 9 RBIs.
Ooh.
First pitch to Biggs is in there for called strike 1. That's in there for called second strike, and 2 quick strikes on Biggs. Allen's inside, ball 1. 1-2 now. Allen's inside as well, 2-2. That'll even the count up. There's a smash line drive to Kobe Kingman at first base, and he'll pluck it out of the air for the first out. And in steps Eduardo Keller.
Really wanted to get that guy on. Now the rookie's up. Fans cheering him on.
Pete.
Early swing and a miss, 0-1 the count. Pete mad at himself for some reason. That one's inside, ball 1 apiece. It's hard to read Maximo Primo. That one's there, but it's a grounder straight to Renero at shortstop. Pick up. 2 up, 2 down. 1 more to go.
Bertha Banks, neutral and fit. She's 1 for 3 with a home run, 2 RBIs. Bertha was locked in. Now she's down to neutral. That first pitch is over the outside corner for a called strike. That one's high and inside, ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike with 2 outs. Swing and a miss. Late swing. 1 ball, 2 strikes now. Popped up into center field. That'll be the game. Trips is there calling everybody off. He'll make the catch. That's it. 3 up, 3 down. We're heading we're done.
we're heading to the bar.
Yeah. I'm already there.
2 straight. Beewolves dropped 2 straight in a row, and they dropped both games to the Sawteeth this season. The Sawteeth own us. We're a farm team. Well, the Beewolves got out in front first. They got 2 runs in that second inning there. Sawteeth get a 3-run home run in the 6th. Beewolves get one right back, bottom of the 6th, tie it up. Beewolves give up another multi-run home runs. If they didn't give up those multiple run home runs, this is a game, but they give up 5 more in the 7th. They get 1 back in the 8th with another home run, this time as a Dex home run. But it ends up Sawteeth 8 runs on 10 hits, Beewolves 4 runs on 6 hits.
Yeah, and it's almost the complete reversal of what we saw when the Beewolves were on their winning streak. There's no hits. They're not hitting the ball.
That's
even
true.
Against the Overdogs when they lost that one. They were up against it. And again, these are pitchers that aren't the best pitchers in the league. These aren't A-ranked pitchers. Yeah. And typically, the 2 pitchers, the one thing that 2 pitchers had in common was they didn't have a lot of velocity.
Yeah.
And yet the Beewolves just couldn't really hit the ball.
Yeah, what's his name was painting corners today. They looked like they were going to be out, and they were in. Trips goes 3 for 4 with 2 runs, gets a home run, gets 3 RBIs. He will most likely be he's going to be second player of the game. In a walk with a strikeout. Lester Bronco goes 1 for 5 with a run, a home run, an RBI, and a strikeout. John Monero goes 1 for 3 with 2 runs. Gets walked once, gets 2 strikeouts. Johnny Baggs going to be player of the game. 2 for 4 with a run, gets a home run, 4 RBIs, 2 strikeouts. Kobe Kingman zipped for 4 with 3 Ks. Repo Hightower zipped for 4, 2 Ks. Hanjo Majiko doesn't hit. DP Turner goes 1 for 3 with 1 run, gets walked and gets a strikeout. Lars Statclief 1 for 4 with a run and a strikeout. Raul strikes over 2, strikes out both times, but he's a pitcher. He pitched great. Towers comes into sub, doesn't hit. Ramis Forrest gets 0 for 1 with a K, and it's only a bat. Darius Simpleman, I think, doesn't hit. Matty Bats 1 for 1. And Maximo Primo does not hit either.
And then for the Beewolves, you got Hanley Dexteris. He goes 1 for 3. He hits that home run, which allowed him to score a run, and he got an RBI, and he walked 1. Sturdy Woodman goes 1 for 4 with a home run, so he scored a run and got an RBI. He also struck out once. Ham Slamis goes 0 for 4. Not good, Hammy. Hammer Longbalo 1 for 3, scored a run, walked once and struck out once again. Longbalo not really hitting the long balls like he was last season. Buster Biggs 1 for 4 with a strikeout. Magic Moore just having a rough time. He's 0 for 2 today. 0 for 2 today. Steve Monstour comes in. He goes 0 for 1. Eduardo Keller comes in. He goes 0 for 1. No help from the bench today. None at all.
Yeah.
Bertha Banks comes in, goes 1 for 4. She hit a home run, scored a run. She picks up 2 RBIs on the day. Fiona Clark goes 1 for 3. Fran Gipani 0 for 2. Benson Rushmore did not have an official at bat. Freddie Knox went 0 for 1, and then Case Barajas did not get an at bat either. So that's how that broke down.
Although I will say something defensive Longbalo though. I mean, he is hitting 338, and I think he's tied for the lead in home runs on the team. So he's got a little bit of a drought since he got out there in front. But pitching, Raul Strikes comes in, throws pretty good. 5 2/3 innings, gives up only 4 hits, 3 earned runs, walks 2 batters, drops 2 batters, gives up 2 home runs. 2 is the magic number. His ERA is at a 4.50, but he doesn't get any marker on the game, so he's 0-1 in the season. Brick Towers comes in.
And just like the Overdogs, the Beewolves really were on him and had him kind of rattled, and then he settled in.
Yeah.
And then he got locked in, and it was kind of the same situation with the Overdogs where kind of had her on the ropes to start, and then all of a sudden she just settled in, and that was it,
Yeah. Brick Towers gets good timing. Only throws a third of an inning, gives up 1 hit, but gets the win. 7.16 REA has now got a 1-0-0 record on the season. Doc Simpleman, Douglas, Darius.
Doc, I think it's Doc Simpleman.
Dwayne. Simpleman goes two innings, gives up 1 hit, 1 earned run, 1 strikeout, 1 home run. He's got a 4.86 ERA, he's 3-0-0 on the season. And Maximo Primo comes in to close it, throws an inning, gives up nothing. His ERA rests at a 1.98, and he's 0-5 on the season.
Yes, sir. And then over there for the Beewolves, Fran Gipani pitched 6 1/3 innings, only gave up 4 hits and 4 runs. She walked 3, struck out 11. She gave up a home run. Her ERA is at a 3.27, and her record remains 2 wins, no losses, and no saves. Benson Rushmore is going to get saddled with his first loss of the season. He pitched 2/3 of an inning and just got shelled. He gave up 5 hits, 4 earned runs. He struck out 2, but he also gave up 2 long balls. His ERA has jumped up to 2.08, and his record will fall to 4 wins, 1 loss, and 1 save. Case Barajas comes in, pitches 2 innings, gave up 1 hit, struck out 3. His ERA will drop to 3.68, and his record remains 1 win, 1 loss, and 1 save. He's been looking good as of late.
Yeah, I'm worried.
Yeah, 3 stars of the game, slash trips, 3 for 4. A home run, a double, 3 RBIs, and 2 runs. So that's that.
Second star of the game, the A- ranked right fielder, number 26, Jonathan Bagmeyer, goes 2 for 4, gets a home run, a double, 4 RBIs, and a run.
And then the third star of the game, superstar shortstop Hanley Dexteris, goes 1 for 3. And I mean, if that's not star of the game material, I don't know what is. 1 for 3 with a home run. He does have an RBI, but the RBI comes from the home run he hit. So
yeah.
He scored a run again off the home run he hit. He did steal a base, so he walked once and he stole a base, so that's better than nothing.
Yeah, he added to that stat a little bit at least.
Yep. The gamer stats look like this. Tommy G, he had 3 hits, 2 home runs, 2 RBIs, 1 great catch, 1 stolen base, 8 strikeouts for a contribution of 52%. Pete J had 3 hits, 1 home run, 2 RBIs, and 8 strikeouts for a contribution of 48%.
Well, yeah, the only thing we lacked was the hits. I think we got the other stuff. Okay, well,
we had a couple issues in the field, but I mean not horrible. But Buster Biggs missing that 1 shot.
Yeah, yeah, that was weird. Just ran next to it. Just well, yeah. So the next game is going to be out on the coast. Let's see. There's a little bit of news. I'll start it off here. Fiona Clark feels stiffer than usual now, so her fielding goes from 87 down 5 to 82. Just great.
Yeah. Player development available. Bullpen session. A new training opportunity is available for Fran Gipani. For $642,600, she could add 2 or a 10% chance of adding 7 to her velocity and 1 to her jump.
Yeah, and it's there's only 2 things that we can afford right now. That's the Freddie Knox horse hormones and the Hammer Long Buffalo red meat diet. And I didn't think we wanted any of them, did we?
No.
We would add the Hammer's arm, but I don't know. Okay. Anyway, and then up from there, there's one move. The Water Bullets are going to sign Rusty Nozzle. So Rusty Nozzle is going to replace K Frequent. Wow. All right. So, wow. Big move there. K Frequent, the 34-year-old closer, probably the best closer in the game, was making $17.8 million. Known for her crazy 99 velocity, 99 accuracy, 86 junk, star closer. Composed pitchers. They let her go and they pick up the C-rank number 34-year-old, still 34-year-old starting pitcher, a Rusty Nozzle, who's they picked up in power and contact. He's a better hitting pitcher. K-Dud. He's gonna make $2.5 million. So they're gonna save a ton of cash. But K Frequent's on the wire. We can pick her up.
Yeah, we can. Although we don't have the money. We would have to totally restructure.
Yeah. Yeah. So we're gonna go back on the road for just one game. We're gonna fly out to LA, take on the Blowfish at the Swagger Center. So it'll be fun to play there. But okay, then we come home for one game, Face of Freedom. Then we're back on the road again. 2 for 2 in Hawaii at the midway point.
Yeah, I'll bet you we're not in first place anymore either.
Yeah, I'll see if we go back.
Nope.
To
we're half game out.
Yeah. Yeah, and before our next game, there's 10 other games to tell you about. And the Nemesis play one of those games, so they can grab a full game lead on us if they win that against the Heaters. You should watch that game.
We should. Where is that? Nemesis versus the Heaters. It's the second one. Where are the Heaters at in the standings?
Heaters are all the way at the bottom. 5.
Oh, they're 5 and 13.
Yeah, so
come on.
The Nemesis are gonna win that one. They're gonna go up a full game.
Yeah.
They're gonna be 15 and 4. We'll be 14 and 5. Yeah.
Yeah, and our next game is against the Blowfish, isn't it?
Yeah.
And they're 14 and 5.
Another battle of first place teams.
Yeah.
Best team.
This hunk right here is we went from playing really easy teams to playing really hard teams right here. And then, like I say, we're going to cap it off by finishing the first half of the season against our nemesis, the Nemesis.
Yeah.
And we got 2 against them. So yeah, those are big games.
Really turn south. Blowfish, the best team in the other conference. The only time we faced them this season.
Yeah. Unless we see them in the championship.
Yeah, that's tough. All right. Well, okay. I guess we'll call it there, and then we'll see you out in LA for one. Until then, this is Tommy G.
And this is PJ, and we're saying, get out of here.